Hey Bobcats, I had this question emailed to me, so I'm going to go ahead and explain this problem. Before we get started, we want to make sure, let's read the problem first. Ben is 3 times as old as Daniel and is also 4 years older than Daniel. How old is Daniel? We're going to be solving this using a system of linear equations, but first we need to write the equations. So let's let B stand for Ben, and let D stand for Daniel. Okay? And let's go ahead and write our equations out. Ben is 3 times as old as Daniel. I'm going to give you a hint here. Anytime that you see the word is, it's an equal sign. So for our first equation, we're going to use B for Ben, is, which means equal, 3 times as old as Daniel. So 3 times Daniel's age, so 3D. And the other thing that we know is that Ben is 4 years older than Daniel. So Ben and then is equals 4 years older than Daniel. So you have Daniel's age and then you add 4. How old is Daniel? Well, this is set up beautifully for substitution. It also would be great to graph these since they're both in slope-intercept form. I'm going to go through the process of doing both of them. So let me grab a piece of graph paper real quick. I tend to lean more towards substitution, so I'm going to take the time to actually show you how to graph this first. And I seem to be missing my straight edge, so it looks like I'm going to have to freehand this. Actually, maybe I'll use some sticky notes for my graph. You know, thinking about this, I didn't need to make all 4 quadrants because age can't be negative. But let's go ahead and use what we have. So this is Daniel's age, and this is Ben's age. Okay, so the slope here is 3, and the y-intercept is 0. Okay, so we're going to go rise 3 over 1, rise 3 over 1. And we can connect that to make the first line. Okay, the second line says that the y-intercept is 4 and the slope here is 1. So we're going to go up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. It does seem like graphing is still keeping some of you down, and graphing is extremely important for IM1. So we're going to have to continue to work on that, I think, to make sure you guys are ready. So the point where these 2 lines intersect is when Daniel's age is 2 and Ben's age is 6. Let's check the problem and make sure that that makes sense. Ben is 3 times as old as Daniel. That looks correct. Okay, and he is also 4 years older than Daniel, and you can see that he is 2 and Ben is 6. So yes, 4 years older. So that means that Daniel's age is 2 and Ben's age is 6. This is one way of solving this problem. Another way of solving this problem is by substitution. So we're going to take what we know that B is equal to, and we're going to plug it in here for B. So we're going to create this equation. So 3D is equal to D plus 4. I'm going to subtract D from both sides. I get 2D is equal to 4. Then I'm going to divide both sides by 2. And I get that Daniel is 2 years old. Okay? What does that mean that Ben is? Okay, if we plug in D here, 2 times 3 is 6. If we plug in D here, 2 plus 4 is 6. So that means Ben's age is 6 years old. All right, Bobcats, thank you. This was a great question. I really enjoyed the fact that I could graph it and solve it by substitution. I hope that this helps. Have a great day.